Hey guys, welcome back to my video, and we start off this video with a delightful sound and also no intro. Really, I wish I had an intro. So, if you have not checked out my Royal High Egg Hunt, go check out my intro because I'm very proud of that. Anyway, continuing on, today we're going to be doing, as you can already tell from the title, we're going to be doing Halloween costumes for my cats, but year 2. Because last year I did one in 2018 and now it's 2019, so let's do another one. And this one's going to be a little bit more planned. I have 2 costumes, one for my pet Cleo and one for my pet Garfield. I just said that really weird. My 2 cats, and one is going to be for my boy cat and one's going to be for my girl cat. The only reason why I'm only going to do 2 is because I would do more, but because I can't edit this video, I kind of want to keep this short so enough that you can actually watch it and not get bored. So the first costume is going to be, and probably as most of you guys clicked on, this guy. Today we're going to be doing a costume on Donald Trump. Now, I don't get all that stuff about Donald Trump. I think he's a nice guy, I guess. He might have made poorly decisions, but I don't really know what's up. So if you like Donald Trump, and if you don't, well, this could go for either way. You could respect this costume, or you could think it's hilarious. So yeah. So that's the first costume that we're going to be doing. Now this costume is going to go on my boy cat Garfield. Now he's an orange cat, and just wanted to put that out there. And yeah, so let's get started. The first step that you're going to be needing is for this costume is going to be orange foam or any color foam you want. I just picked orange. Scissors. I put these out and I don't know where I put them. Scissors. Now I'm going to be using a sewing machine for this because I didn't want to get my hot glue gun out and have my sewing machine up here. But tape just to make sure, and hot glue. Now, if you have a sewing machine just laying around, just click that bad boy on and just start sewing. But if you have an easier way, do that. Now, the first thing that you're going to be needing to do is get your orange foam and put your picture of Donald Trump onto the orange foam. Now, the only thing that we're going to be cutting out of Donald Trump is going to be his face. But guys, make sure you leave his hair, okay? This body might be like really tiny, but like his hair still needs to be on there. Actually, I think I have to cut his hair off. Well, his hair is supposed to go, so just like cut it off, okay? Now, we sadly cannot leave the American flag in there because sadly it just doesn't work, okay? So, yeah. So that's what we're going to have to do. So start off with cutting his head off. Yeah, cutting his head off, and yeah. So I suggest cutting around his tux or something. Now, I just looked up Donald Trump. You can use any picture of Trump. I wanted to use one that showed at least half his body, because if I only showed his head, then, well, this is like kind of, it's harder because then your costume's not going to be as good, I want to say. I don't know. So because this is a cat, and you could use this for a dog, I feel like it would be a bit harder because you need like a huge picture of Donald Trump. But I feel like there's different ways for dogs because you can actually put stuff on them and stuff. Cats is a different story, I want to say. So I cut out my tux, and this is the leftover. I just want to show you what the leftover was. Now, because I cut this out, now it's time to put it on the foam. Now, this will make it like a bit like tougher, I want to say. I don't know. Also, this will be used as the base of the head framing. Now, this you can tape the hair back on to the foam. This is going to be like the paper again, so you're going to glue this onto your foam. Now I'm going to be using a tape only because I wanted to make this a little bit faster. I don't have hot glue, so I want to make this a bit more faster. But before you do that, I forgot. See, I would have edited this out if I had my editor, but sadly I don't. Before you glue this on to your foam, you're going to want to glue strings to your foam. Now measure out the foam by using a pencil or just your mind. I did not add a pencil into what you're going to be needing. I have a pen right here, so I'm going to use a pen. I'm just going to use a pen. Just mark out how big it is so you know where to put the string. Okay, so I just went all the way up where it's all the way up it's going to be. Now, I have this golden string, not because of the color, I just have golden string. So, I'm going to be using this. Now, you're going to cut out a decent sized piece because you want to have some room to tie a bow because you do not want to tie it too tight for your cat to choke. Now, we're going to have two sides to this. One side is going to be a side where another side, so it's going to be like identical kind of. Now I'm just going to trace the tucks with the headpiece. I hope you guys are watching this before you actually are attempting to do this, because even if I put it in the thumbnail, it does not mean it's an efficient video. So I put his tucks onto the piece of foam and I'm ready to cut it out. After you are finished cutting it out, you're going to start on your string doohickey thing. Now, if you are using a sewing machine, foam is very easy to break, especially if it's a sharp needle. Now, I did this once and it didn't turn out bad, but it also, I had to re-sew it. Now that was only because, now it didn't look horrible, but it didn't also look good. It was kind of hard to tell, so that at least was good. But just be careful on the sewing machine, especially because if you are not related, like know the sewing machine very well, it also might be a bit harder. After you cut out your piece of foam, you're going to want to bring you over to the sewing machine. Now this is my sewing machine, all set up and ready to go. Now you're not going to be seeing me what I'm doing, but I'm going to show you off the sewing machine. Now what you're first going to do, I could just put your hand here. Can you see? Okay, so what you're first going to do is that you're going to put your piece of foam under the foot. Along with that is you're going to put your string. Now you're going to want to put your string about into the middle of your foam so it's better supportive, kind of. Now this foam is going to go around the cat's lower neck, I want to say. Now again, this is not going to be very tight, and you do not want to leave this on your cat or any costume on your cat if it's not bought or made for cats. If it's a DIY, you only want to probably just leave it on there for 5 seconds to show your friends, family, or just take a quick shot, pic. Whatever you ever want to call it. I was going to say pic, but I'm like shot, I don't know. So anyway, let's continue on and let's do this thing. So I'm just going to start off with an easy stitch going forward and back. This is all you really need to do. You just want to get it in there. Now, sewing machine does work. Hot glue does work too. It's just up to you what you want to do. Preferably, I feel like, yeah? Okay. Well, guys, I'll tell you, this is really bad, but I don't have editing on. Okay, yeah, so that was my dad. Guess we're probably gonna get picked up. See, this is when my channel starts going down the drain. Tell me, guys, in the comments if you have an older brother, or if you're a middle child, younger child, only child. Charge on my face, whatever. So this is what your finished product should look like. A little string that's a decent size. It's gonna be up to you to eye it out. Now I'm just going to cut out another string. You could try to make it as the same length. You don't have to, but if you really want to be that precise. After that, you're just going to put it on the exact same thing, like your exact same way. I would personally put it right where the other one was, and also on the same side, so when you do put your little picture on, you will hide the fact that you have sewn. Besides the back part, which is fine. The back, you know, who's going to care about the back? They're going to care that you just did a Donald Trump cat costume. So that was really fast. You really don't want to go that fast. If you like going that fast, you may. Now, I'm kind of going really crooked. I'm trying to speak a little bit louder than the sewing machine. I'm a bit crooked, but, and that's okay. When you try pulling it out, you might want to hold if it's stuck because, again, this is foam. It can break really easy, and I don't want you guys to have to redo or tape your Donald Trump body. Yes, so far. That's the body. Top? No, I don't know. Now, this is what the finished product should look like. Kind of like hands, kind of. Now that is all what you need to do for the hot glue or sewing machine. Time to get Donald Trump on here. Now, Donald Trump is just the body. We're gonna do that. And we're just gonna glue on Donald Trump's face. Now, but before we glue on this, guys, you should probably think about, is a cat's chin that tiny? No. Take your chin, for example, okay? Now, cat's chins are very tiny. And if I put this on my cat right now, cat, Donald's face. You might want to do that a bit bigger. Now, I want to do it because I'm using glue, tape. I don't know what I'm doing. 12 minutes long. hurry. Okay. Sorry guys. I really do not want to make this really long for you guys. I'm like seriously trying to make this as short as possible. You're just going to tape this up really decency. Glue this, tape it, whatever you would like to call it. Now, as you're doing whatever you would like, if this is a quick, funny costume, you know, you're probably not going to put a lot of time into this. But if this is actually like a legit costume that you actually kind of want to work on, well, there you go. Now, this isn't the costume, I would say. That was time to put it on my cat, so let's go. But first, let's go make our next costume. So this is our Donald Trump costume. I hope you enjoy. I think it's a decent thing. I put it on backwards, but you want to put the Donald Trump that way, but whatever. So that's our first costume. Now the next costume is going to be a bit shorter, and it's going to be for my cat Cleo that you originally saw. This costume is going to be needing black foam and white foam or glittery. I'm choosing glittery because I want to add a little bit of a spark of glam in there, can I say? The first thing that you're going to be needing to do is just draw out a hat shape. Now this is a prison hat, so you probably don't really need that much. So I'm just going to draw a decent hat. Now this hat is going to have some white stripes on it. So here's my, oh, you can't see it. I'll cut it out, but just draw a decent shape. And after that, we're going to draw another piece for you to tape on right after you put your white stuff on. Yeah. Okay, so this is my hat. Yeah, this is my hat, and a good size for a cat, at least for my cat. Some cats are like pretty big. Now I cut it all the way down. You might want to put it a little bit higher so you have this extra piece so you can cut out a little mini hat out of it. Now again, I'm just going to take a pencil, draw kind of like a circular shape, kind of. Now cut out like a circular shape for the hat. Now this is like so black that you can't even see it. And this is gonna go like right there, and it's gonna be kind of like sticking out, kind of, if you get what I'm saying. Now let's go take our white and let's just start cutting strips of white. Now, however thick you want this. Now, if you make it longer as the same thickness, you get 2 of same thing. I would measure your thing first before you start cutting. Just make sure it's the right length. Now, see, this is 2 like that. And then I have a little short one that I can use to put on the bottom of the hat. But I want to line it up with this, the other white line stuff, because if I don't, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, now we're gonna use the same kind of thickness and the same length to put on to the next one. Okay. So I have the exact same thing. I have this, and we're just going to put that right there. And I have a little guy that I could always cut. Snip for the bottom. Now it's time to glue. Now I can use glue for this because it's not gonna be like permanently on there, kind of, I want to say. Now you can either glue the top ones or the bottom ones first. I would recommend picking one and not doing like one lot, because if you have one, then you need to do the exact same thing for the other side. So now I'm going to glue my top. And I'm just going to put it on the back and just stick it right underneath the line that I originally made from the bottom half. So when I put them together, they will match. Now, I'm going to take my other one, which should, okay, not the same length. I don't know where my same length went, but I don't care right now. I just want to finish this video so it's not too long. Okay, so now you're going to take your next one and put it exactly the exact same way as you did for the first one. You're going to put your bottom half right up against the side of yours and then kind of line them up. If it's a little bit uneven, that's okay. It just should be the same, kind of same. After you've done that, now you're going to put your hat on. Now it should look like that, and I think it's kind of cute. I don't even know what this could be. It could be a lot of different things. After you do that, then you're going to want to take your tape and do whatever you would like. You can do a circled way and try just sticking a circle right there and then putting your thing right there and seeing if that would work. Any way you would like. I'm not going to do that way, but you could do. Okay. I'm going to tape my bottom half, and then I'm going to tape my top half for my hat. Now again, this is just really quick stuff, not supposed to stay for very long. I'm going to keep it for memory, but I'm not going to actually let them wear it because they probably would be thanking me. They know what I'm talking about. They probably do. Clea's kind of wagging her tail right now. She's like, I don't want that to put that on my head. Now, this is the hat. I think it's pretty cute. It looks so cute. Oh, I know what this is. Thingy for basketball and everything else. Coach hat. It's a coach hat, guys. This is a coach hat. Now time to make the thing that will stay on her head. This is a cat, guys. It's not going to stay on their head for very long at all. Now, I'm just going to take some string and I'm just going to, tape it on. And let's just pray that it will stay on. See, I'm telling you, this is not going to last for very long. Okay, so now what you're going to do for this is you're going to just try to tape it from the back side so it doesn't ruin the front. Again, tape. I'm just going to tape the one side to the back. And I'm just going to cut off some tape because I a little bit too big. I don't want to get to the front. Then you're going to do the other side. Now I'm going to cut this a little bit. And then you're just going to do the exact same thing to the other side. But again, you don't want it to be shown on the front. So you're just going to have to like fold it back kind of. I know it will seem weird because you're practically like kind of like halfway ripping it off kind of if you like do anything other. Okay, like that. Very easy, very simple, and this is the coach hat. These are my 2 Halloween costumes for my cats. Now it's time to put it on. This is 20 minutes long. I am so sorry. So this is my cat, Cleo, and I'm going to put her little coach hat on. Coach hat. Coach hat. Cleo. Coach hat. I'm telling you. She's like, no, it's back to the costumes again. Oh, okay. Love you. I knew. Okay. Coach hat. Coach hat. Cleo. One ear. One ear. Coach hat. Okay, guys. That's the best you're gonna get. And this girl. Time for all you've been waiting for is Donald Trump. Let's go see if Garth likes his Donald Trump costume. Like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Okay, so now this might take me a little bit. No light. No light, guys. There's no light. Okay, that's fine. There's no light. I don't think that made any difference, but time to put your Donald Trump costume on, Garth. It's like, what are you doing? I'm dying over this. I'm seriously dying over this. Yeah. And everything's gonna start biting me. It's biting the string, I think. Oh my gosh. Garfield! Garfield, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, Garfield! Oh! Oh! He's Donald Trump! He's beautiful. It's beautiful. The cat Donald Trump, guys. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. Donald Trump is recommending you to subscribe. Don't worry, I'll give you a treat after this. Bye, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button and comment down below which costume you like better. Bye, guys.